Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Monster Gens a monster review video. So in today's video, we've got Loong. So this mythic monster is obtainable in the Legends Pass. You can obtain it by purchasing the pass. So unfortunately, it's not free, but I went ahead and got it so I can review it for you guys. And today, I'll be reviewing it all by hatching and basically showing you guys the best skills, best runes, best relics, everything you need to know, and then also take it to battle, of course. So you'll see all of that throughout this video. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, smash like button, also subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Anyways, let's go on and get started. So ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see here, we've got the egg, so it is ready. Unfortunately, we get one rune slot open, but it is a fire corrupted mythic monster and it is a supporter. I've done my analysis already. If you haven't checked that out, check it out, but today we'll be doing a review. So here we go, let's go on and hatch it. And I wanted to not hatch this monster and save it for the video just so that I could see the ultimate, what it actually looks like. Please don't let me down and be cool. Oh, okay, you know what, I'm fine with that. I actually like that. That ultimate was pretty sick, I've got to say. That ultimate was pretty awesome. But anyways, so take a look at it. Evolving trade, you have hardened at rank 0. Rank 1, you have tough, so it'll be, instead of 20%, it'll be 35% less accuracy against the target. Rank 3, you have area true vision, so you won't miss your shots basically, unless the enemy ends up removing the status caster. Then okay. Rank 4, you have status caster random element weakness. So at the beginning of battle, you just apply a random element weakness. You could end up getting lucky, you could end up getting unlucky. So anyways, with all of that being said, if you haven't watched my analysis, here is just a quick conclusion about these stats. So you don't have to worry about the power since it's not an attacker, okay? But about the speed, it is the fastest monster in the game at the moment, so far from all the monsters that I reviewed and basically all the corrupted monsters that have been out, unless maybe Panion, you know, the PvP monster, which I haven't done an analysis or a review on it. Maybe that's the fastest, who knows, but I doubt it. So Loong has the fastest speed in the game. Besides that, life looks good as well, so life and speed are pretty good. But we got it to level 100, and here are the stats at level 100, ladies and gents. But let's go ahead and take a look at the skills. So you got this right here, Corrupted Dragon, which deals moderate special damage to all enemies, disables traits on all enemies, applies a random elemental weakness to all enemies. So I see that's an AoE trait disable. I like that. You also have this Ignorance is Bliss, which removes positive status effects from one enemy, removes positive status effects from all enemies. This is a must-have skill, guys. Make sure to equip this. We also have Invader's Punishment, which applies a random torture to all enemies. Okay, so that's literally about it. But I feel like, I don't know if I should go with this, honestly. Let's see what else we have. Dragon Spirit removes positive status effects from one enemy, disables traits on one enemy. Okay, we have a single target train disable. Let's see what else we have. So I already read that one. Forgotten, it deals moderate fire damage to one enemy, removes positive status effects from one enemy, it gives an extra turn. Okay, so kind of like the do skill once again. I think I'm gonna go with that one. And then here is the thing, we also have this this element's weakness to one enemy. If you want to go with it, you can. It is a 1 turn cooldown but 0 stamina, so it's spammable, kind of. Not really. Never mind, it's not really spammable since there's a 1 turn cooldown, unless you pair this monster with another one that gives that basically restores cooldown. I think Viatrix has that skill basically. You also have this other one, which deals moderate fire damage to one enemy, applies a random elemental weakness and a random torture. It is a 0 cooldown as long as you have the 30 stamina, so it is spammable. You need the stamina, of course. Is it a good skill? It is a good skill because you're applying random elemental weakness and also you're applying a random torture, right? So you could end up getting some, like, lucky. You could end up getting curse and then another element that you really want that you're running with your allies. You can end up getting lucky with that. But I feel like I should go with Punish the Weak because applying 2 random tortures, I feel like that's actually a good thing. You could end up getting, like, I don't know, Ignition with Curse, Ignition with Burning, whatever it is. You're basically applying 2 tortures, which isn't really that bad. It comes in handy. But here's the thing, Dragon Spear is actually a good skill too if you want to go with that. You also have Invader's Punishment. You know what? Let me see. Removes positive status effect, gives an extra turn. Yeah, I mean, if you could start off with Forgotten in the beginning, get rid of the Megaton because many players will be running Megatons, tanks in their teams. So you start off with Forgotten, and then right after you can hit them with the AoE trade disable. So you're applying, you're removing positive status effect, and then you're also trade disabling all the enemies. Plus you're applying a random elemental weakness, which is really good. Now, any monsters that has trade protection, like for example Egway, you'll have a you'll basically have some trouble with that because you can't really trade disable. So unfortunately, that's a thing, but at least you can get rid of the damage boost from Ingwe, you know what I mean? The status caster damage boost that he has, or she has. But anyways, With all that being said, guys, these are 4 skills that I recommend giving. You can go ahead and play around and give some other ones, like for example Invader's Punishment if you want to go with that. You can even do Dragon Spirit, that's also a skill that you can go with. And then lastly, Emperor's Servant, okay? But let's see the ultimate. 9 Dragons, applies fire weakness to all enemies, deals heavy fire damage to all enemies, applies Ignite and Mega Sun. That's a really good ultimate, I've got to say. Let's take a look at the relics. So for relics, you have Staff as one of them. I highly recommend giving either Master Staff or Cane of Atlantis. So go with one of those. You can do Pumpseed Staff too if you want to, but I feel like this works best, Master Staff or Cane of Atlantis. And then SN, here's the thing. For SN slot, I recommend giving either Ural SN or Flamar's SN, which is in Obsidian 1. So if you have that, I recommend giving it, okay? So let me see, there it is, Flamar's SN, give that if you have it. If not, then you can just go ahead and give in like Ural SN. Alright, you can also do Zyron's SN if you want, or for example, Yamada's SN, Moonhae's SN. There are many to go with, but I think I'm gonna go with Ural SN, honestly. So overall, great relic slots, I've gotta say. And also, besides all of that, great trait. I actually like the trait, especially that Status Caster or your True Vision, so you won't miss. And then stats look good too, I've gotta say. Life and speed being the fastest monster, that gives this mythic a huge advantage. Alright, so let's go ahead and gem these. We're gonna go ahead and give in some good runes here. Now I want to decide whether or not I should give this mythic SX runes. Will I be using it in the long run? Yes, but will I be ranking it up to rank 5? That's the question. That is my question. So let me actually head over here, the chest shop. So I'll be both of them, right? They both provide cells for the free-to-play monster and also this. And if I purchase both of them, oh my gosh, that's actually quite expensive, I gotta say. And I'm definitely not getting the golden pass ruby because it contains monster cells, and that's just not what I want. So I'll decide whether or not I should buy this or this one. If not both of them, I'll have to see. But you know what? I'll just go with level 10 runes for now. It's fine. Let's just go with the level 10s that we have. So here's the thing, guys. For the runes, I recommend giving in either full speed or full team speed. Full speed works best. Okay? Full speed works best. Do I have another level 10 speed? Unfortunately, I don't. I have a team speed. But you know what? I can actually swap that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to take it to Adventure Map. And here's the thing. When you rank this monster up, especially rank 1, when you get an Obscure talent, I recommend either giving Absolute Zero, which is one of the best talents to give to this mythic. And not just that, but also Smite. Okay, so go with whichever one you want. Anyways, let's go ahead and pair this monster with something good. So we have the support here, which will be going in with full speed, removing positive side effect, trade disabling, and stuff like that. And besides that, now we need an attacker, right? So I can go with any attacker that I have here. So it could be, for example, this one, Ingwe, or I could go with like Lord Nebutos or something if I wanted to, or Lady Meow, even Spectra, you know what I mean? So let me see. I'll go with my Shelly as my tank, all right? And then we got our attacker. I guess we'll go with that. But here's the thing. This mythic has so many traits, right? But guess what? I will be trait disabling, so it doesn't even matter. So let me go ahead and charge up. Show you guys what I mean here. So normally, you'd start off with something like Forgotten, for example, because the enemy will most likely have Megatons, especially if you're going to run this mythic on Adventure Map. So on Adventure Map, you'll see tons of monsters, as tons of players running a Megatons, right, on their team. So you could start off with like Forgotten, for example, right? So let's say there was Megatons, I got rid of that, and I got an extra turn on top of that, just so that right after I can trade disable. So look, all those traits are gone, and on top of that, I applied a random elemental weakness. So I got Earth here on Razzle, that first Razzle. Second Razzle has magic weakness, and then Nishant has dark weakness. So I do have a dark monster here, so look at that. It's strong against this other dark monster. So basically it just gives you element advantage. So it makes enemy very weak against dark attacks, right? Now this one's not dark, but here's the thing. It is an earth monster. And guess what? I applied earth weakness to that. So I got lucky with that, right? So look, I dealt so much damage to him. Bam. Got rid of him. Now these other ones are normal damage because remember, they don't have any earth weakness. I didn't get lucky with that. Anyways, we have the 2 random tortures, so here's what I mean by this. This is why I went with it. So I applied bleeding and also burning. Now here's the thing, guys. You're like, why would you want to run that? What if the enemy has immune to torture as either status caster or trait? That's literally this monster's role. It is to basically cleanse that, right? Remove any status caster, like whatever it is, to cleanse that. And also, if they have it as a trait, you can just trait disable them easily with this mythic. So let's say that one of them had the status caster immune to torture. You can just go ahead and get rid of that, right? Gain an extra turn on top of that, and then right after, you can, if they have it as a trait, you can trait disable them if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Now, the thing I like about it is that it's actually low cooldown. Like this one right here, this AoE trait disable, 2-turn cooldown. Forgotten, it's only 1 turn. Let's take a look at the Bliss skill, which removes positive status as well, but it removes positive status like once and then to all enemies as well. So if you want to start off with ignores is Bliss, that's also fine, because you can get rid of the Megataunt and also any of the status caster that the enemy has. So you can go ahead and do that with this mythic. So it's really good. But anyways, let's see what we got. Corrupted Dragon. You know what? I'll just do this for the damage, I guess, because I've already trait disabled them, right? And why not? And then here, I'll go ahead and apply this to you. Alright. And now this monster has water weakness, which is not needed. So once again, I told you guys, you might end up getting lucky. You might end up getting unlucky with that. So it ended up applying water weakness, which won't really help any of these monsters. None of them are water element. Same with this one right here. Got water weakness. So it doesn't really help much. But yeah, the reason why I dealt so much damage there was because of the vulnerable effect that she applies for herself, Ingwe. Okay, so just like that, we went ahead and eliminated, and so we got victory. But yeah, you guys get the point, right? This mythic is so good. Let's actually take it to a different battle here. So let me see what you got here. So there's Panduff with Baron Trader, 2 Panduffs with Baron Trader. So same thing, so many traits going on in here, right? Guess what I'll do? I can go ahead and hit them with the trait disable right away. So they're all trait disabled. I get water weakness on you, fire weakness, and magic weakness. So here's the thing. What I can do is charge up. And unfortunately, I didn't get lucky with the elements here with this monster. But you know who did? This one. This mythic. Against this one. The fire weakness. Look at that. So if I wanted to use this, see how it was strong? If I do this, you see how it's strong? I'm going to charge up. We'll do bleed. And then we'll just hit you with the AoE Trap Master. There we go. Cool. Now let's go ahead and apply the other 2 tortures. Punish the weak. We apply 2 tortures here. Quicksand and Drowned. So both of them landed. And guess what? You're not going to end up missing. I mean, right now, I know I don't have the True Vision and Status Caster, but if you end up getting that later on, you know, it will help out a ton because you won't miss any of your skills. So it'll be a huge help later on when you rank this monster up and get that status caster. And it's not just going to be for Loong himself. It's going to be for all your allies and your team. So it's a huge help. But anyways, once again, guys, an amazing mythic overall. Is it better than Pure Panduff? It's kind of debatable, honestly. I like Pure Panduff more, but this mythic is still good. So watch out from him on PvP and other battles, of course. It's literally one of the best right now in Grandmasters. If you guys have done Grandmasters the recent weekend, it's literally one of the best. My teammate was talking about him so much, like how good he is and stuff, because players were just using this mythic and kind of abusing him because he's like the fastest and he can trade disable and remove positive side effects and stuff like that. So pretty good monster in Grandmasters. But anyways, I just wanted to make this video to help you guys out with the skills and basically taking it to battle and showing you guys how good this mythic is overall. So I hope you did enjoy and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, smash like button, also subscribe to the channel with notifications on, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.